Well, hi there, everyone. This is Eva from Sweden, and welcome to another beautiful day here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's actually a small taste of what spring is bringing forth. The nature outside is starting to awakening, and like the rest of humanity, whole Gaia is in a process of awakening, and in this nature's flow of spring, summer, autumn, or winter, we are peeling off layer and layer. And it's a metaphorical symbiosis that is connected, and you can always look to nature and see what's going on in the human development too. So, which means that since we are here, I just want to talk a slightly about the ascension. And so I do know that we are all focusing on this massive energy pouring in, the solar flares that are hitting Earth on a molecule level, and a lot of people are feeling it. They would call it the ascension symptoms, and it's so nice to have a friend who also feels those essential symptoms. And we are looking forward to or setting a vision about how the upcoming solar flare will feel like when it hits us the next week. And we are so in focus of what's coming towards us. And that's good. We need to be curious. That is a part of our nature. That is the force that are driving us forward to explore and to develop our own thinking in mind and explore the possibilities that are around us. So that is good. But when we are starting to focus all too much about what's going to come to us, we forget that we also are a part of this ascension process, that we need to integrate what's coming to us and live it. Which also mean as long as you are here, because we have all heard this vision about the ascension process that is just going to happen overnight and everybody will be rescue, lift up to the mothership or get extinct um, from Earth, and we will wake up in another dimension, and that is also a metaphor. And yeah, I can't say that it won't happen, but most likely, my dear friends, this is a process. But since time is a concept, we do know there's no end and there's no beginning. It's like a circle in motion. And that circle can go both backwards and forwards and sideways. So that means that even though it's a circle that has no beginning and no end, it still can move throughout the time. And there you have the atom. So what's happening here is also that you are here in this now. And if you see it in a wider perspective, our evolution is moving on rapidly. The human consciousness and the human awareness is moving forward in a fast way compared to the known human evolution. So, which means that you're still here. And even if you are here and you're feeling like you have all this energy and you are feeling immortal, we are immortal in our souls, you are wearing this physical body. And this physical body, yes, you might take it with you when you go, but in this moment, you are here, present within this physical body, expressing the divine purpose and exploring the universal laws within these realms that you are in. And for every day you are getting older, your body is getting older. So embracing the fact that the body and humanity is born in this world as a baby, growing up, reaching its peak, and then it starts to, well, I was about to say dissolve. In a way we are, because the body is starting to move back into this end of the circle, the new beginning of the circle. And it's all metaphorically here, so take it for use your imagination. You have to do it. You can't explain what's going on in a logical way. You can only explain in ways that you feel comfortable with explaining. So take it for what it is. It's the lack of understanding of the English language, because if I were speaking the Swedish language, you will probably not understand the words. So here we are. Just follow the crumbs here. Well, so you are here in a body that's getting older, and that means that whatever you have done with your body or what it has experienced when you were growing up is stored within your body and your emotional body. And when it's stored in your physical body and your emotional body, this get these tensions and connections. So that is one of the reasons that people are talking about. We need to heal our physical body. We need to heal the past. We need to heal our emotional body. Because when we are using healing to heal, then we are paving the way for a other future that is coming to us all. And if you have like an injury within your body, let's say you broke your leg when you were a teenager, that injury is still there even though it's healed. You can see it if you do an x-ray on your leg. You will see that there has been a injury to your leg, and it's still there even though you have been healed. And you may not have any physical pain, but there's still an energy loss in that area. So if you are working on that area within your emotional body and even in your physical body, you will have a better flow. And we have this, what do you call it, meridians. If you are into the acupressure, you will probably understand what I'm talking about. That is a flow energy working itself through the physical body. And a lot of us, including myself, is very good at not taking care of our physical body the way we should. It's not that I can prevent my body from getting older, but I can maintain what I have. And when you are feeling well and everything is moving fast and you're having fun in your life and you're feeling good, then you're not paying so much attention to your body. And suddenly you are starting to getting pain that are pouring up in your body, or the organs, inner organs are getting ill in some way, and which means that you need to start to pay attention to it. And of course we need some medical assistance, and it could be preferably, because we are still living in this dimensional area, we need to go to the hospital or to a doctor that is is so-called skilled in his work and should know what he's doing. You can also do a complement with a alternative healer, but you should always go to a physical doctor because they are trained to take care of us, our physical body, and they do have knowledge that we probably won't have because we haven't spent that amount of time and trying to understand the human body in the way that they have. So don't but dismiss them. But I, as a human being, love the concept of scanning my own body and try to understand what's going on. So let's say that for now, my hips aren't feeling the best, and they actually don't. So I can obviously look at the physical things that are connected to my body in this physical realms, and I can also look at the emotional body. I can also see how my body is a mirror of the zodiac within astrology, how the different star constellations actually have connected portals within my body and what they are representing, the colors of our chakras, and the whole body is a vibrating energy field. And when we are not feeling good within our body, there's a interruption in that energy field, and that we can try to help to assist by doing healing to ourselves, or you are turning to someone to assist you. No one is bringing healing to you. You're getting the tools, the means, and the space to actually heal yourself. But that assistant can be like a guided meditation. It's so much easier sometimes to have this connection with someone else who is guiding you. And it also is that when you are working together, the energies will amplify. So you are getting stronger in whatever you are doing. That is amazing. So don't be afraid to accept now if you are feeling that your physical body ain't in this same immortal state of mind as some of us want it to be. It's totally fine. Remember that everything is divinely guided. It's a divinity lying ahead of us, and you are divine in your physical body. But we are getting older. And this conversation is mostly to the Wayshowers that has been pulling a lot of energy and paving the way for the newcomers to be there in the peak of their lives. So we are passing the torch forward to the next generation to lift this energy forward. And a lot of those older Wayshowers, they have paid a very high physical price within the bodies because the energies around this globe hasn't always been that nice. And these emotional traumas or physical traumas, they are setting themselves in our physical body, in our emotional bodies, which means that for every day or every month or every year, something is coming up to the surface in need to be helped, healed. So if you're getting pain in your physical body, don't beat yourself up and think that you have missed something in your ascension process. No, you haven't. When you are in certain age, when you have passed the 50 and upwards, you have done a tremendous good work paving the way for the new generation, the new wayshowers, the new holders of the light. So it is okay to still be here and do what you are doing, but to accept that you need to pay more attention to your physical body. You are the midwives of the earth. And yes, men can also be midwives. It's more metaphorical speaking. You are here in, and you have contributed in the process of ascension and, and moving forward in this process. And now it's also time to give a focus to yourself. And I do know that I have, and heal yourself. And I do know that I have been a lot of talking about the creativity state of mind. And I still do. I love the energy of creation. I do love that. But I have also noticed that when we are talking about co-creation, it usually ends up with that people are holding themselves back while they are co-creating with someone else, which means that they are holding their own power back just to help someone else moving forward. And that was the most interesting concept, because I have felt this for a while now, that I need to talk about this thing too. And then there was this session from Lyra Cannon yesterday, and she was talking about this altruism versus the art history expression, and the difference between that. And the concept is just the same. So I'm not going to dive into that. I'm going to let you watch her talk about that. I have uploaded on the page. You can watch it there too if you want to dive deeper into it. But the thing is that in our strive to co-create with the universe, to co-create with the masters, and to co-create with our fellow friends that we have here in this physical plane, we are too often asked to hold our own power back so we can help someone else. And the fun part of it, or the amazing part of it, or how you want to see it, is that we are not aware of us doing it, because we have for such a long time put someone else's need first, and we have followed that energy. So if someone have wanted a help, we have paused our own lives in just to be able to help someone else moving forward, and we still do. But co-creation isn't about holding your own power back. Co-creation is to find a work in progress together with that, or those that you are co-creating with. So what do I actually mean? Well, if you are going to start a project with someone, let's say that someone is approaching you and they have an idea. Yes, they have an idea on how they want to have this idea performed. And they invite you to join you in that process. So if they are inviting you to participate of helping them, then of course you can't be there in a process of being equal in the energy and the amount of energy that you are putting in there. You are still working with that person, but you aren't allowing yourself to be the best of you. You're holding some of the energy back. But if you are asked to co-create, you should be there. I was going to say exploring your energy, but that is not what I mean. That is not the word. You will be there expressing your energy, your knowledge on your terms, an equal term. And of course, we all need to be there, to give and to take. We need to find this balance, but the balance should be almost equal. Otherwise, it's not a co-creation. If you're asked to participate and help someone, that's fine. If you're asked to co-create, you should be able to express yourself on equal terms. Do you follow me? I hope so. Because it's kind of interesting how a lot of us here, when we want to co-create, we think that it means that we are turning our intention and attention to someone else and let them steer. Well, let's say, and this is a good one, actually. I have done a lot of summits, okay? So if I have a concept, I can invite people to be a part of that concept. And if they choose to be, they are choosing to be a part of my vision of how I want it to be. And they are there creating and in some way actually co-creating, but they are there creating together. Co-creating is when we are getting together and setting the attention together on how it should be. That is co-creating. That is a good example. So now you see the difference. It's a small difference, and you have to actually reflect upon the words of what I'm saying here. So yeah, and also when I said ascended master, I just want to bring that back to the aging body that we are all stuck within in this moment. And that is that every ascended master is on a etheric level, and they were living here in this physical world with a physical body, and their bodies grow old. And if you're watching the Tibetan monks, they are growing old. And it doesn't mean that they aren't enlightened, right? And they are still very, very present within their etherical body of who they were when they were living here. So it's a blessing too to be here in this physical body, because that has carried you through your whole life. And if it's starting to give you trouble now, and believe me, everyone is coming there. So pay attention to why. But because usually when we do that, we are also having a huge disruption of energy loss in that field. So working on your healing, your self-healing, and clearing and healing the past and sending healing into the future is actually giving you a good preparation of easing the physical pain or the emotional pain. And someone said, well, if you're a healer, you should be able to heal yourself. Yeah, yes, you could. But healing needs to be looked upon as a complement to yourself. And healing, it means that you are getting healed, but it's also learning how to live with yourself, learn how to live with the things that are going on in your life, things that has happened in your life or in your physical body. And as I said, if your leg is broken, you will always see on an x-ray in this physical world that it has been broken sometime back in time. And that is a energy disruption there, and you can ease it when bringing more healing and try to make the flow work better. And of course you can do that. And but you still need to know that everybody is going away in this moment. And if you're looking up on the older generation that are living there, if you ask them if they want to pass on to another realm, a higher consciousness with their body, they will probably say no. They won't have that, but they are willing to move forward in their etheric bodies. So we will do our best to hold the energy within our physical bodies in a way so we are feeling good. And if you are getting pain in your body, don't be afraid to reach out to the healthcare and let them help you. And don't be afraid to try to recognize where the pain is coming from within you, if it is a physical pain or if it is activated by something that is lying in your emotional body that is attached to your physical body. So you can heal. Healing goes both ways. If you are giving healing to your energy bodies, that will enter into your physical body and you will probably feel a whole lot better for a lot of longer time. Well, that was that. And of course I need to draw a a beautiful card. I have been giving this card, but it's kind of, maybe it's 6 months ago or something, I don't know, it's been a while back. 10 of Michael. And well, I'm going to do the easy way here and see if I can find it on my computer. And I did. So if we are looking at this card, let me just see here. So you get this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. So you can see it properly. 10 of Michael. And it says that a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. And it's finally over. A situation has ended and you are finally free. What is those words exactly meaning for you? Do you feel, you probably feel that you are connecting these words with something that has been going on in your life, a situation or event, something. And you probably saw this time coming and have been welcoming it. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. It's possible that you have a sense of sadness, but this card more often brings with it a great sense of relief. If you've been struggling, the worst is over now. Let go of what you've been holding on to. Have faith that your angels will walk with you into the beauty of a brand new dawn. And it also means that you have been pushing hard in this life and you have been putting the past behind you and freeing oneself of dependency. So what it says is it's time for you to stand in your own power, and to be standing in one's own power is also by taking charge of your own life. And we were talking about this co-creative thing and the creation. When you start to create your own reality and letting go of the attachments from the past, you are co-creating with your highest self. You're co-creating with yourself. And using that power is now going to lead you forward. And I do actually love this card because we do know that all these gorgeous people on the stage also have a time where the physical body is taking a lot of beating from dancing. They have a lot of injuries while they are striving to perform, to give the reality around them a vision of something etheric, because I do see these ballads as a etheric transformation of energy. They are pushing their body extremely hard to be able to move into these beautiful bodily expressions that they are doing for entertainment, to give love and healing into ourselves, which we absorb by watching them. And they are also paying a price, just like the Wayshowers that are using their lives, paving ways for the new generation coming there. So don't be too hard on yourself, and don't be sad about that. Life is moving forward. It's a circle of life. Now I got this Lion King in my head. I hear the music, and but it's a circle of life. And that circle, even though it has no end and it has no beginning, it's a circle within a circle. I've been talking about that earlier. It's a circle within the circle, but every circle, every cycle is coming to a fulfillment, to an ending. So even though there is no beginning or end, there is always a ending and beginning of circle of life. And we are here doing our best, holding the energy, and we are doing that by keep paying that attention to our body, to our physical body, to our emotional body. Heal, beautiful friends. Just heal thyself. Just bring some attention to your physical body and to your emotional body. Be kind to yourself. Well, that's all for today. And I hope that you will bring some encouragement. I hope I have encouraged you to embrace yourself, to embrace your emotional body, to embrace your physical body, to be there holding the energy. And in this time when you're holding energy for yourself, you are affecting other people around yourself. So it's all good to focus, to bring the healing into yourself, because when you are creating within yourself, you are co-creating with your higher self. That is a fraction of the God source, the pure source, and that source will always be expressed through you. Okay, so love you all. Take care and bring healing forth. May the force be with you. Love you. Bye bye.